We won't get distracted by stuff, probably. But we're down to Lindsay. Her power went out. It's probably not coming back anytime soon, and if it is, she worries it'll go out again. So, just... Well, I'll give a shout-out to some stuff for her at the end of the stream, when I give the normal shout-outs for everybody. So, anyway... so you embark on your journey to go meet a dragon. You head into the depths of Bogardan upon a kind of dirt and rock road. And amongst dirt and rock, there aren't particularly a lot of plants in the area. There's some scrub brushes and like small things that do grow up on the volcanic plains, and definitely some areas that seem fertile, but there aren't a lot of trees. It's mostly,
they probably get burnt down a lot.
It's mostly just probably stuff that's fast growing and come into place after everything is said and done. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't get big plants where there's fire a lot.
Unfortunately, no. It's a couple days journey, and you do have to camp out a few times along the way. But you enjoy a nice fire. There's a point in time that one of you goes hunting and comes back with a dog-sized lizard.
Oh my god.
Oh, they're big. It's like there's a big iguana.
Komodo dragon.
That's like a big Komodo dragon, you know.
Oh yeah.
And that's a small one.
I want it though.
And that's a small one of these lizards.
Yeah. They get big.
Mm-hmm.
Big boy.
They get like.
Big boy.
This is a place where you get like the giant lizards of Australia.
Yeah. Iguanas.
Yeah. The ones that are extinct, probably. I like the
hopefully.
There's always people that see things, but that's an entirely different type of show.
Roasted lizard.
Listen, at the reptile sanctuary I used to volunteer, there was a lizard that was like 6 feet long.
And did it do this to tell you didn't know how big it was?
Yes.
No, he had severe arthritis.
Oh, that's actually really sad.
Ow!
No,
No! Ow! No! Ow!
But we used to give him CBD oil to help ease the pain.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Just what I want. A high killer lizard.
It was only the CBD oil. We weren't allowed to give him half and half. He had no teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. Yeah, they get that big. I've seen them that big. They're that big.
It's hiss, 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 hiss. I'm so high, hiss. Well, they make other noises too, but lizards.
Lizard.
Yes. Like the weird growling is like chortles that, gators and stuff make.
Chortle.
No, that's more turtle.
That's more turtle.
There you go. There's your bad joke.
Hey, there's always those Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I'd play that game. I have played that game.
And you have to have a rat person.
That's true. You have to have a rat kid with you. One Nezumi as like the fifth member of the team. But anyway, so you'll actually arrive on the outskirts of this small kind of town village area. It does look like it has some more permanent settlements built up, and you can see that you're kind of on the base of a large volcano. It is smoking, the volcano, of course, and it looks like the town is actually built into an area where there's this kind of like overhang that kind of crests upwards, and it looks as though like you can see like where flows of lava may have gone on either side of this, almost as if it's like got kind of a natural barrier that keeps some of the volcanic material from getting into town.
Planning.
They have some kind of like some very simple stone walls that seem to be made out of big slabs of volcanic rock, and like kind of like a wooden gate, using some of the very smaller trees that you can find in like the lower areas where the trees can actually kind of grow occasionally.
I will be back in 30 seconds.
Okay.
There's a dog behind you.
Mads has been invaded. The cat left me. So, I mean, she showed up, said hi, got held for a bit, and decided that she was done with it and left. She's probably going to go find a place to lie down or get into trouble.
We don't have any animals here. But ironically enough, I've thought about getting a giant lizard.
Oh boy.
Get an iguana.
Very expensive.
You can get an iguana. You can train them to use a litter box.
Iguanas are also vegetarian.
Yes.
Sweet.
The fact that there can be litter box trained is which I always like, you know.
Yeah.
Because then you can just have it wander around the house.
Yeah, but you need like a lot of spaces for them to climb.
Yeah.
To, like, well, keep them well. Also, it gets like really cold here.
Ah. And they are. They like their warmth. Anyway, so you reach the edge of the town. Nim will kind of go in through the gates, which are currently open, as it is day. Be like, oh, excellent, we've arrived. We haven't ran into trouble yet. Hopefully we won't.
Ideally, we will not. Trouble is bad.
Trouble is indeed bad, and I'm not into that. Not at all.
You say that.
What I missed?
Well, they've arrived in town. If you weren't paying attention, Claude.
We've had no trouble. Good.
Oh,
Trouble's
these
bad.
rocks are quite interesting. Have you seen these, Kazran?
I have. Have I? I probably have.
Probably. They're just rocks that look like they're around the road. Radiant has like picked up a few and is showing them off to you.
Very light. Not as heavy as it.
Indeed. I'll have to go collect some samples. But let's settle into town first. I haven't visited this area before, directly. I've wandered around the area, but never been up directly to town here. I hear they have a nice, barn where guests can stay.
That's fine. You shouldn't light it on fire. That's a reminder for me. Not light it on.
Probably a good
Let's
idea.
not light anything in the town on
I
fire.
tend to agree with our angelic friend there. Lighting things on fire is probably a bad idea. Anyway, I'll go see if we can stay somewhere other than the barn.
Lighting things on fire can be very useful.
Just mill about the center of town and ignore the strange looks the various individuals are probably giving us already.
I'm a goblin. I'm used to ignoring strange looks.
Yeah, you'll see, like, there's some townsfolk around who are giving you these very, like, dirty looks of, like, who are they and why are they here?
What race are they?
Human.
Okay.
You'll see a man dressed in kind of various, like, kind of tribal clothes kind of come up to you and go, like, Oi! We don't take kindly to your folks around here.
Well, we won't be here long, so it's fine.
Well, we don't take kindly to folks who don't take kindly.
Strange? No.
Please don't start a fight. I'd really rather not have a fight. Especially with this very kind-looking, gentle here.
Fine.
He'll, like, spit on the ground as it, like, the ground will actually, like, it'll, like, steam a little bit.
Wait, what'd you say his race was?
Human.
Oh.
Were you gonna say a slur? Were you gonna slur?
No, I was just, I thought he had, like, fire spit. I'm like, what is
No,
this?
the ground is very hot.
Okay. That's what I was trying to clarify.
You are
There was,
you
like,
are
a
on
sinew.
the side of an active volcano.
Let's play the game. The ground is lava.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I asked him, what's it like living here?
Hot.
You don't say. Wait, do we have any water on us?
I have a water skin.
I also have a water skin. I
I don't
offer
know
the
what
guy
you
some.
do. I was gonna say I don't know what you do with yours.
Yeah, I don't know. I offer him some water.
He'll just swig it back. Stay stale. Change your water occasionally.
What a... That's not how you say thank you.
To be fair, you probably never used the waters.
Yeah. It's probably just all dried up.
How many hundreds of years old is that one?
Oh boy. That's a fair point.
I think we should just not bother with this.
Fair enough.
He's just gonna be standing there staring at you for a while, waiting. As like Nim will come back and be like, Nim will kind of come back, kind of holding his hands up, and like, oh, yes, hello, interesting and colorful local. We're staying with the Elder and his associate. You can go off and do interesting local things. Yes, no need to be offended by my folks' offensiveness.
Listen, well, I'm pretty sure Kazran and I are used to being called offensive.
Well,
That's too rude.
It is rude.
I only assumed because every time we've been in town, there have been a couple of problems, usually.
We have been, but listen, Maxwell was very polite. He offered the man some water, which I thought was very nice.
You gave me stare water.
All water is stale if it's not.
Tasted like the inside of an old boot.
It's in the water.
Welcome.
You've tasted the inside of an old boot.
Sometimes you don't drink.
You know what? That's a valid argument. I'm sorry. I have drank out of some weird shit.
I have.
Here, would you like some jerky?
No. Dried meat? What, you crazy?
You into music, kind sir?
We ain't have none of your types of music around here. You know
What
how to
type
do.
of-
You know how to do ordning.
Do what?
The ordning.
Pray tell, what is that?
Bone flute. For you
Bone
layman's.
flute? Do you enjoy that type of music?
It's our kind of music.
Oh, well, I happen to play a mean bone flute.
We'll see about that.
Alright.
Jimmy! Jimmy, bring your ordning out here! Bring an extra one. You've been down challenged to a duel of the ordnance.
Is this Deliverance? What's happening? Alright, sign me up. I can play any instrument.
Okay. He gives you a funny looking, like, flute that, apparently, like, you'll see the first guy perform first. Which, let me just roll something here.
God, this is the devil went down up to the volcano.
Going out to Red Rock.
Okay, he holds it in the center of it and, like, presses stuff on either side of it. So it, like, makes music out either side of it and kind of goes... It does this, like, kind of, like, quick, jaunty tune that's okay. See, that's how you traditionally played an ordning?
Huh. Seems easy enough. I can do that.
Do you have lips?
Huh?
Do you have lips?
You have lips.
You don't have lips.
That's a fair point.
I'm pretty sure you're good at non-breath-based instruments.
You're right. Hold on. Hey, Claude. Hold this. Remember our training with music from before?
You know I play a flute.
You do play a flute. Okay, I toss that to you and I whip out my lute. Check this out. And then.
I will try.
Okay.
Roll with disadvantage. A perform check, please.
Oh, this will be fun.
Both of us?
No, you can roll your normal check, just a performance check.
Okay.
Oh!
That's some good shit. One of
I
those
know how to
is
play a
some
lute,
good
buddy.
shit.
I'll have you know.
Good shit.
Oh, juicy.
Dirty Coastlander music.
Are you not amused by my lute playing?
I mean, it's dirty Coastlander music. Could be a lot worse, though. Sounds like you at least got some training under your belt. You should learn the ordning.
Were I well versed and well equipped with said gift of ordnance, I would, good sir. Unfortunately, I have a crippling disability.
Your friend sucks.
What do you do? French sucks?
No, your friend sucks.
Your friend sucks me.
Listen, he's good at the flute, but this is his first time using that type of flute. Cut him some slack.
I've never played an ordinary.
Did an awful job for your first time.
Are we done being
Can
friendly
you do
with the
better,
locals?
sir?
Yeah, I can.
I hand it back to him.
I don't play any. Just.
He puts on a pretty decent performance. Much better than yours.
I clap. As a fellow musician, I'm impressed, good sir.
Bring a glass over! Sounds like these outsiders aren't too bad. They're awful, but they are kind of awful.
Oh,
I love this guy.
what is your name?
Jash.
Jash.
Jash?
I am Kazran Jash.
It is. I will spell it in chat.
It's like Josh, but like just messed
Jash.
up.
Jash.
Jayish.
Jash. Pleasure to meet you, Jash. I'm Maxwell, a traveling merchant.
You'll see them bring over this, like, kind of, like, barrel and, like, a squirming lizard. And you'll see one of them take a knife and thwack off its head and just squeeze the lizard into the barrel.
This is my kind of drink.
And then they'll pour it into some glasses. It's fresh.
Are you going to eat the lizard?
Nah, poisonous. Blood's okay.
Oh. Shit.
Gotta kick
I'll
to
drink
it.
the blood. I'll drink the blood.
Have a
That's what
glass.
he's giving us.
Yeah, he's giving us a glass of lizard blood.
Kazran drinks it. Fuck
Yeah.
it.
He'll drink
I
it
give
down.
Casper my glass.
I'll swig it back. What the hell?
It is
In Rome.
awful,
Yeah.
but it's probably not as awful as you would think. It's like
Well, I am resistant to poison and disease.
It's like an acquired taste. Like
Lizard
caviar.
blood? I can't imagine it's like good.
no.
But
It's
I'm a
lizard
goblin.
blood.
I've had worse.
Oh, I think you made friends with them. Wonderful. No, thank you. I'll be staying with the elder. I'm sure he'll have some other type of liquid to drink. My friends seem to be friends with you now. I'm going to go over
Nim, you
this
should
way.
have a drink. Have a drink, Nim.
You're pointing at French, you jerk.
Yes. But he's paying us, so we're forced to like him. You know.
Ah. Well, now you're here at town. Join us for dinner.
Sure.
I'd love to.
I like food.
Thank you.
Will there be music at said dinner?
Yeah, ordnance.
Alright.
It's my new favorite word. How do you spell that?
He plays an Henri Ordnan.
There's how it's spelled.
Is that a real thing, or did you make that
I
up?
made it up.
It's so good. Orton.
He's Henri on that Ordnan.
I like it. It's good.
Leaving behind Jesh, you'll head with Nim to the local elder's house, where apparently his friend is at, that he's meeting with. It's like, we get some nice floor space here in front of the fire. It's probably better than the stables. I'll meet with my friend. Unfortunately, they have only one. It's not really a. It's a little. I'm forgetting the word for it.
Latrine?
No, fold out bed. Kind of
Cot.
thing. Cot. Oh, cot. Mm-hmm. They have one cot which I was promised with my good friend, but I did arrange for all of you to be near the fire rather than on straw. That's all right with you.
Fine.
It's
Fire?
What sounds like you've invited to the party, I'll stay in here while you're partying.
You should join us. Have fun with the look.
If I finish catching up with my friend, we'll do that. She'll kind of give this wave and not say anything. Squirrelish-looking human woman.
I'll give her a little nod.
I wave.
I'm just gonna look at Nim and go, "Have fun with your friend."
Oh, it's not that kind of fun, but yeah. I haven't been in a relationship for some 40 years. Thank you very much.
Doesn't mean you can't fuck.
Well,
Or Nim is
I
just
understand that your kinds are much more horny. The entire, you have less time on the Earth realms. That's fine.
Was that a joke about my horns?
Oh, ha! It wasn't until now.
Well, you said you have had a girlfriend once every 50 years. You're coming up to that time then.
True.
We'll find out later. Anyway, business now. Go enjoy the town.
Maybe one of the townspeople could be your new girl.
I waltz out of here. Nim is very clearly focused on talking to this lady.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go drink some more lizard blood.
They're actually setting up. It looks as though that the town has like a communal meal at night. They're bringing in like a large lizard that someone had hunted and killed. They're butchering it up, preparing some kind of large stew pot in the center. They've got a couple of people doing this kind of weird tribal dance to some like like a group of 3 guys on the ordinin, kind of going like doing like bone flute music.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dual-faced bone flute.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing made out of lizard.
Yeah, so they're like doing it on both sides. They're like doing fingers on both sides of it.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I can picture it.
Yeah. Here, you're gonna play with this ball.
A ball?
He gives you a ball. We gaming. Who's joining us? You look like a tough woman. Join us.
All right.
Okay.
Go ahead, Carrie.
Okay. They'll escort you to a game that's something akin to rugby, which you can enjoy for a while.
Fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She rages out now.
I mean,
Everybody, calm yourselves down. Sounds like the boss man's coming in.
Boss man?
Boss man's coming in. Oh, great and powerful heart of the volcano, come down upon us. Enjoy this head of lizard as we give you this sacrifice and continue for your protection. As he says that, kind of moving down from the mountain is a black shadow that just lands on top of that kind of ridge and literally shadows over the entire city. A incredibly massive dragon that is looking down on every last one of you.
I think we found our dragon, guys.
I'm gonna mimic townspeople, whatever they're doing, Nazran is doing.
Uh-huh. You'll see a number of them are doing this weird little, like, dance that looks, like, similar to that tribal dance, as the people that Ordinaf have changed their music to almost something, like ritualistic, and very, like, like, dude.
I will try to join in. Oh, damn it, I still had disadvantage.
You were still being awful at pretending to worship a dragon.
I'm just gonna, like, not be an asshole with the dragon.
I'm still awful!
You're like mimicking them, but you're like a couple steps behind on mimicking them, so you're the
YMC.
It's like when they're doing like Y, you're like Y, and they're already on like a C kind of thing, Yeah. But this is a perfect place to leave it off, actually. With a dragon looming down on all of you.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
We made friends with the well, you guys made friends with the locals.
You did too. You played rugby.
You did too. You played
We're like
rugby.
best friends with them.
They're like...
I disappointed them.
I ate a lizard blood.
You ate a lizard
You
blood.
suck, and you're probably gonna die. But at least you're not the worst people in the world.
Alright. The best case scenario.
I only mildly hate you.
Nice. Better than we usually get.
If it helps, I also only mildly hate these.
As it should be. It is only proper.
Mild hatred. Preferred form of friendship.
You've got angry tribal locals who probably don't like outsiders, and you're like...
And we've got them to only mildly hate us. So,
Yeah.
I say we're doing pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Boy.
Not going to sacrifice you to our horrible dragon god. Congratulations.
Great.
It's an honor.
I know.
It's an honor not to be sacrificed.
You are so lucky to have been indoctrinated into town that way.
I'll take it.
Anyway.
What do you do with the normal outsiders that drop by this town?
Kill them.
Just like that?
Valid.
Nah, we'll talk to them first.
Hi, how you doing?
And I'm assuming if they don't play Ordinin, they're as good as dead, correct?
Oh, no, you got people that play Ordnance. What are you talking about? Nah, they're jerks. They get killed. You're jerks, but you're not as bad a jerk.
No, we try. Which is like more than can be said for a lot of
Yeah, most people don't try.
effort. Work.
Also, you kind of remind me of something that our dragon god pooped out. So that's why I'm like you.
Great. That is a normal comparison for a goblin.
Anyway, yes, we'll end it here for today. Kind of cut it off because we also did lose Lindsay because of power outages. So as Mads continues to work on her magic staff.
Jeez.
It's
Poke an eye out with that.
Look, there are things that are in this household that would like. Didn't we already do our weapon comparison?
Yeah, I mean, I
at
got
one
a
point
knife right here.
Wait. Hold on. I have another one to show off that I forgot
Make
I
sure
had.
you don't get terms of service.
I got.
Yeah,
Because there are certain things that could get you banned.
That's true. Oh, he's got pliers. Oh no.
I have a lovable grub as my weapon who kills people with kindness.
That's true.
Stiletto.
Did I just hear Elmo?
Yeah, that grub definitely said Elmo.
Oh, good. Great.
I have a giant purple spider. Wait,
Also good.
up there. It's next. It's over near colossal red dragon.
I have a wooden sword.
You do have a wooden sword.
Oh, but
Just
wait,
got a
guys,
lightsaber.
He does have a
Yeah.
lightsaber.
Or
It's
whatever
a
that is.
double-bladed sword that can
Colossal red dragon.
Oh my
you
god.
go like that.
Are knives
or
allowed
be a
on
full
stream?
sword.
I don't know, but I have a lot of them.
They're not allowed.
I'm
Oh, that
not
looks
doing
dope.
anything dangerous with it.
Yo,
I'm missing
Spyro's
some
looking
of them.
different these days.
How about a miniature?
That's pretty good.
It is a
It's
colossal
not a
red
miniature.
dragon.
Wait,
That's
That's a
big
maxature.
did you make a Spyro joke?
Yeah, I'm like, yo, Spyro looks different these days.
I actually just started playing Spyro.
This is
Oh, really?
This is an actual D&D miniature of a colossal red dragon that is equivalent to those 5-inch miniature, those little half-inch miniatures. So this is actual size of dragon comparison to normal people miniatures in D&D.
Great.
Lord.
Growl.
Awesome.
That looks cool, actually.
Snarl.
That about the size of the dragon is about to,
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm 3 feet tall.
Here's the friend who just showed up.
Excellent.
You're
Oh,
like
boy.
this big
What's
comparison
the
to
worst
it.
that could happen?
You're like this
Yeah.
big. You're like this
Look at
tiny
it.
little thing here.
Great.
Anyway.
Let's not fight it.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm ready to die.
If we
I'm ready
need to,
switch
let's,
this dragon.
if we need to, let's sacrifice them to it.
Our money.
But your money, it'll be eaten with it. Anyway,
I'll pick his pockets first.
Anyway.
so we will be back next week, theoretically. If anything comes up, I'll let people know on Discord, on Twitter, about what's going on. Why don't we give some outros? As we did, we'll do reverse color order in Magic, so we'll start with green and Carrion.
Ah, hi.
So Mads.
I'm here.
Yeah, Mads here.
Yeah.
Hi here.
Hi.
And, of course, then we move on to red with Fish.
Hi, I'm Fish Harlan. If you see a Fish Harlan, it's me. Hi.
Exactly.
And if you don't, it's not him.
No.
And we'll move on to our black card with Lee.
Excuse me. Hey guys, I'm just Lee Belmont, your noble vampire hunter. I play a whole lot of like retro games on stream. Currently, I'm on a quest to speedrun 100 unique games, and I'm at 57. So we're steadily chipping away at that.
That is a lot of unique games.
Really
Yeah.
impressive.
Thank you. It's not even counting unique categories either.
Jeez. And of course, Joe.
I'm Lens, and I'm a duty head.
I mean, it's what Linz would have done.
I know, so I had to do that real quick. I'm Joe. I'm here on Tansis' channel. I'll see everyone Saturday for discussing tabletop.
Mm.
And Sunday is my game, Grinding Gears.
Yep.
And hopefully they will they'll get to the second part of the adventure.
My dragon needs to be dusted off.
I don't know how many times I say that in a day.
I know. You're like just sitting there and you're like, man, you're dusty dragon. You gotta
I'm
wash
grinding gears.
Anyway.
I have gears, and I am grinding them.
Anyway, yeah, Lindsay had power issues with a storm. You can find her some places. She might have some live streams. She'll be joining me, Blaze, and Rachel, /Jadevala, playing some 7 Days to Die tomorrow, probably, as a group.
Tell Rachel I said hello.
I will. I'll tell her I said hello. As for the rest of, as myself, Tantis Narva Dracovin, you find me here very often daily. I'll be playing probably just play some 7 Days tomorrow by myself, and then the group game tomorrow evening. Then there's discussing tabletop, the tabletop discussion show with Joe on Saturday. Grinding Gears, his bi-weekly D&D game, that will be on Sunday. So that's every other week is Grinding Gears. And then if you're looking for more role-playing stuff going on, next week, of course, should be Legacies or Records of Evil at 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. EST on Tuesday. That's a lawful evil cult-based D&D game, followed by Legacies of Cain, a Vampire the Masquerade game, where they are vampires running a supernatural auction in Hawaii right now, filled with friends and enemies.
Frenemies.
Oh, yeah. And a couple other people that showed up by chance that they probably don't want to piss off and make either friends or enemies with. Mm-hmm. And then,
Sure
of course,
they do.
this game next Tuesday, or next Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time we've been playing it. So thank you, everyone who joined us today. Hope you have a great rest of your evening. Hope you have a great rest of your week. And if you're in a place that's stormy, stay safe, like Lindsay. And we'll see you next time. So, bye, everyone.
More.